that was called The History of Magic. It was a Christmas gift to me. A roommate of mine in college, we exchanged Christmas gifts. I think I gave him a print or a drawing. I was an art student, and he gave me this.
Apparently, you've read the book. You've kind of hounded it a little bit. All the edges are worn away.
It's not the kind of book you sit down and read cover to cover, but I've looked at it over the years.
Well, it's also got wonderful illustrations in it.
Yeah, it does.
If you go in, there are actually pieces like this, which are old illuminated manuscript art,
old
engravings, woodcuts, etc. Yeah.
The subject matter is, mysterious and interesting.
Right. I guess you say it's a compilation, which is true, and it was under the name of Kurt Seligman who put it out. But what interested me, this book, I'm going to cut right to a value here for you. This book in this condition is worth about $100.
Oh, really?
However, when you had it at the table and you were talking to me, in here I opened the flyleaf and I noticed who your college roommate was Jim Morrison of the Doors.
That's right.
So, all right, let's pounce on that. I have all kinds of questions for you because I'm a Jim Morrison fan.
Oh, really? I met Jim Morrison. I was in a rooming house, renting a room. This was in Tallahassee, Florida, and this other guy lived there, and we got to be friends. We walked to school and so forth. So, and Jim was Jim Morrison.
I see that he's inscribed it as a Christmas gift, 1963 from Jim Morrison, and he had been a Florida native, and Jim had bounced out to New Mexico, and he ended up back at Florida State where you were, and he decided to take a few classes. He kind of went in typical Jim Morrison spirit, and I guess that he had a few run-ins. He was originally in a video that was promoting the college.
Yeah, and then, I remember that.
Really?
And that's just a little part of a film that's promoting Florida State. It's really it's very dull.
Right. So what kind of a student was he? I'd hate to hear that he was like a shy, meek guy.
For his age, I'd say he was probably the most intellectually deep person and well-read I ever met.
And he was 19 when you met him. 1920.
Probably something like that.
He gave you the book on the occult. It's always been assumed that he had an interest in the occult. He in the band, he often took on the name of the Lizard King.
Yeah, all the band stuff came after I knew him.
Right.
And he was, I would say, interested in the idea that maybe people that are criminals are really saints, and that saints are criminals.
Right. He was so attractive to the public. There's a following after his death. He died young. He has all the components of value. Beauty, early death, intelligent, wild. That's Jim Morrison to a T. So what a wonderful early view into his life and his relationship with you as a young college kid. The value on this at auction with the occult level, if it weren't that book, I'd put $4,000 to $6,000 on it. But because it's that book, because it's early in his life, which generally doesn't help, I would say that the value on it is $8,000 to $10,000 at auction. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at that.
When we're done here, you want to have a beer?
Yeah, we could. My daughter's here, and she'd go along with it.
We'll take you over, and I'd love to hear your stories. That'd be so awesome.
All right.